Hey noob fans, as you've just seen, I did an intro and it didn't work very well. The camera was in burst mode. But anyway, we're fishing at Bury Hill today. We've mastered the drop shot rig and fingers crossed we'll get into a few fish. Let's watch the rest of the video after the fuck up. Big old carp on the surface there. Just taking it easy. Look at the size of those bastards. But this is Old Bury Hill Lake. The thing of beauty, it is an old estate lake. It's about 300 years old. It's beautiful. Again, we used to fish here as kids. Look at them carp just sitting there just to wind people up. Right then, here we go, drop shotting for perch. Set the drag. Okay, first cast, drop shotting for perch. Beautiful morning, cracking lake. God, this takes me back. Again, it's got to be 25 years since I fished this place. I think we're going to head up to the jungle first. Sneaky. Feel that weight bumping along the bottom nicely. It's not a fish, I'm not bending the rod, but I think it's a bloody weed. Well, we've had quite a lot of water over the last couple of days, so it's going to make the temperature of the lake suddenly drop, which might put them off the feed. But fingers crossed, who knows. Well, we didn't get anything on the white Z-man. We've done all south bank going up, so now we're going to try one of these. Don't really know what they're going to be taking. It's kind of a, we're going to work all the way along that bank over there and all the way around. We've got 3 or 4 different types of little plastics to put on. It's looking like it could chuck it down. We might need to get some cover in a bit. Anyway, The search continues. Well guys, I've got a first. I found a little tiny roach, and I've never caught one of these before. This is a first for me. This is predation in miniature. This is a real life Zander. This is my first ever one. Look at that beauty. Let's leave him in there for a second. Look at that beautiful little fish. What a thing of beauty that is. Look at his fins. It's like a cross between a pike and a perch. It's a real life fucking Zander. First one I've ever caught. And on the drop shot. Look at that little baby. Look. Little baby Zander. Yes. Well, me catching a bloody tiny little one. It's my first one. I'm chuffed to bits with it. The geese are just up there. Just caught one, a Zander, about 4.5 pounds, I suppose. It's cracking fish. I'll put it up in a second. So the Zander are coming on the feed, which is really good. Fingers crossed we'll get some more, maybe some perch, maybe a few jacks. But the fish are biting. Excellent news. I've just caught my first ever Zander. Just on a little drop. That's a cracker, isn't it?
About 5-6 pounds, you reckon?
Wow, look at that beastie. That's a proper one, isn't it? Where'd you get that on?
Just a sliver of mackerel.
Wow. Very nice.
This is the time that you start moving. Come on, stay still, mate.
Up first, mate.
Yep.
Nice one. Do you want to pick its top fin up? See if you can do that. Awesome. Beautiful things, aren't they? Most beautiful things. Nice one, dude. Oh, it's a cracking lake, this one. I've missed fishing it. I think I should be coming here more often, all the time that I'm not by the sea. And the grebes out there, making all that noise. I'm working it right into the bank, because sometimes they can follow it in and take it right under your feet. We swapped over, because we had that little tiny Zander on that little tiny roach. We've put one of these on now. It's kind of similar to it, just with a red tail, so hey, let's try. Kind of casting in a fan and working it around. I think what we'll do is we'll work this all the way around. We'll go all the way around the bank and Down to the other side using this, and we might use that little minnow lure and just use that on the way back. Put a wire trace on there. But at least we caught something drop shotting, which is brilliant. Well, the rain's here again. Put some more oxygen in the water. Might bring the fish on the feed a little bit more even. Trying to vary my retrieves as well, like slow and just trying to mix it up a little bit. Again guys, we're in again. Don't know what we got, but we're in again. Don't think it's big. It's another Zander. Awesome. Yes. Nice to meet you, buddy. You okay? Nice to meet you. No Zander ever before. Only two species that I've not caught. That's salmon and Zander. And we've just a massive tick off of our box. 2 Zander in one day. And we've still got all day left. Awesome sauce. Well, that's fucking awesome. We've never had a Zander ever. And now we've had 2. And this little bastard did the damage. Hopefully we might have found what they're feeding on. Well, because Zander are shellfish, it's usually a good idea to keep going in the same spot for a little bit apparently. So we'll give this a few more casts here. I just love the peace and quiet of being out fishing. Love it. Oh, we had a knock then. The wind's blowing the other way. It's blowing down the lake. So I would have thought that's where all the bait fish would be. And that's where all the predators would be. But I'm just going to whiz around this top bit, chucking a few casts out. Man, I forgot how much I love fishing, just being out in the fucking countryside. Be nice to get a nice perch, or a little Jack Pike would be excellent, but I'm very happy. 2 Zander, and I'd never caught any before, is a result in my book. But hey, stay tuned and we'll see if we get any more. God loves the water boatman. Haven't seen any of those in a long time. Well, I've done all of the entire fishable lake so far. On this bank where I caught the 2, that's the only touches that we had. I did go up the far end, there were some lovely looking reeds up there, but no joy, nothing at all. So I swapped over to a little plug again, a little minnow that I was using in the last video, this one. So I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to go back along the bank where I had a couple and go back to the deeper water. Plus the wind is pushing down the wind is pushing down towards the deeper water, so it might be pushing the fish down there. But we haven't tried it on this, and this is a 3 to 5 footer, so we should be around about the right depth of water. But we'll give it a go. Hey. So we haven't had any takes on that little tiny minnow, but what we have found is a little tiny dead bream in the margins. And if I was a Zander or a Pike or a Perch, I'd love to eat that. Let's see how we do. Nice cover there, this tree. There's got to be something hiding in there that wants to eat this little fish. I'm just going to bounce it. Come on. Come on, babies. Really, really slow retrieve. Making it twitch. holding stuff in there. Yes, we're in. Fucking knew it. What we got? What we got? It's not very. Oh, it's pulling a bit. Another Zander, I think. It's not a whopper. Fuck it. I think it's bigger than the last one. Oh, it might be a Jack. Yeah, it's a Jack Pike. Come to Marky. Look at that hook hold. Shit. Yes. There you go, mate. You ready? Ready? Yeah. Hey, well, I'd call that a successful day. 2 Zander, and I've never caught a Zander before. So 2, 1 tiddler, about 3/4 of a pound maybe. The second one was maybe pound, £2 maybe. So that's a success. And to top it off, a nice little Jack Pike. I think we've cracked this drop shot in. It's brilliant. Thank you all for watching. It's really appreciated. See you in the next one. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, depending on the diesel situation. As you know, it's a bit at the moment. But yeah, thanks for watching. Noob Fishing out.